Andrew Reiner here. Before we really get rolling, some apologies for the conversation in the last episode and the episode before that. Mm-hmm. The one before that was pretty bad as well. You know what? This whole super replay.
Wait, why are you apologizing?
That's Joe Juba.
We're the best.
We aim to do better.
You should go ahead and just mute us right now.
It's Ben Reeves. And Leo Vader in the control booth.
Thank you, and sorry.
Whatever, you guys can apologize. I'm not.
You stand by everything you've said?
I'm sure that I regret some things I've said at some point in my life.
You brought up that stupid thing about snakes having legs. That was super dumb.
Yep.
It's look how red his face
Pretty
is.
embarrassing.
That was all me.
Boy.
Yep.
Man.
What a goof.
I guess if you're apologizing for last episode, if that's what you're apologizing for is your dumb snake leg crusade, then apology accepted and necessary.
Those flying fish look like the ones from that one from Phantom Menace that tried to eat the submarine.
You act as though anyone else has seen the Phantom Menace more than one time.
Is that episode 1? I don't even know if I can get it straight. Yeah,
episode 1.
I actually like the Phantom
You know,
Menace.
there's like the pod racing scene, and it's got the cool lightsaber fight at the end.
Mhm.
Like, there's more value in that one than I think the second one.
Yeah, I agree, Ben Reeves.
We've actually talked about this on this super replay already, haven't we?
Really?
Yeah, I
Probably.
think so, yeah.
We apologize for this
Yeah,
episode.
I'm sorry.
Can we apologize for all future episodes also?
Yeah. Just get it out there.
Yeah.
Been meaning to ask you guys, what did you think of Star Wars Episode 1?
See? What are they called? Eopies? No, that was the name of the little creature they wrote down.
In Avatar?
What?
Yeah!
Well, it just reminded me of the Avatar creatures, and I thought he was going to ride one for a second.
Don't kill them. This is just their world.
Look,
This is just like people walking down
They're
the street.
migrating, dude.
not my problem. They are in my way, or
I don't think they would hit you.
See, that thing eats subs.
It's subs.
sandwiches.
Submarines.
Oh,
Submarine he's eating
sandwiches.
a lot. Look at him. He's so fat.
Where did the submarine sandwich get its name? Anybody know?
Looks like a submarine.
Is
Yeah,
that it?
come
Is it
on.
that simple?
I mean, how
Softball.
else do you think that happens?
Dude, that is like the definition of your benventions. Like you look at something and give it a name that's similar.
I guess.
You would have gave the submarine sandwich that name.
But it floats. They don't sink in water.
Submarines can float.
It also depends on how
you
dense
know what?
you're.
You're right.
It depends on how dense your sandwich.
I'm very dense. Oh, the sandwich. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm curious. I feel like there could be another meaning there. Maybe you think it's like related to the
Okay,
I'll look it up.
Subway?
what name would you give it?
the sandwich itself.
Wait, you really not understand that? Like the
Stick.
reason the restaurant is
Mouth
called
bread.
Subway is because of submarine sandwiches.
Right, but they used to have like pictures of like the New York subway all over the place.
Yeah.
So they were like they're mixing their metaphors, basically. Okay. I don't know. I think they should have stuck to one brand.
Oh, here's an interesting answer. Sub, short for submarine sandwich, is said to come from Connecticut, where what was originally called a grinder became a sub because of the sandwich's uncanny resemblance to the submarines.
Oh,
Shipyard.
resemblance.
See?
I can't even tell the difference.
This is a long thing. Submarines are also long.
Uncanny.
Uncanny.
Call the Navy. Oh no, hold on. It's just a sandwich. We're okay.
I told you guys I was right.
This is also the people in Connecticut also think that submarines are filled with, salami.
We're under attack. Oh, I'm sorry. That's my wife bringing me lunch.
But Asura's mantra has proven powerful enough to
Oh, what's going on here?
That of the Brahmastra.
Yeah, catch us up, Joe.
Well, Asura is angry and fighting, and his friend Yasha is also angry and fighting, but also talking about
Deuce is back.
Brahmastra.
Deuce is loose.
Brahmastra?
I don't know.
How many of these words are made up?
The deuce is loose. That sounds like
the name of this chapter.
a slogan for. I'm trying to think. Like
Deuce Bigelow.
Yeah, was it Deuce Bigelow too?
Oh, really?
It might have been.
Probably.
I was
You
gonna
mean
s-
American Gigolo.
Whoa! Nice. I want that power. though maybe without the dumb sound effect.
Yeah, what if you had
like
the coolest power in the world, but it was the worst sound effect? Would you still not want to use it?
The Foley work was like dropping pencils. Like, what was that?
I like the idea, like
My lord.
this giant psychic slam, but then it makes like a little doink sound or something. Bung,
Yeah.
bung,
What if you
bung,
could
bung.
fly, but it made a constant and sustained like farting noise the whole time? Would you ever fly?
That'd
Oh
be
yeah,
hilarious.
constantly.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
just
worth it.
constantly
Yeah.
fly.
That's worth the embarrassment.
Even if I didn't need to, yeah, fart noises are hilarious.
You would just like hover like 2 inches off the ground the whole day.
if even it's millimeters.
You have to constantly explain it's not because you're farting.
No, look,
it just makes
I'm
that noise.
flying. I'm flying right now.
Oh yeah, actually, that's an interesting wrinkle on it though, Ben. Is like, if you're flying, are you just making a farting noise, or are you actually farting during the duration that you're
I
flying?
was thinking you
Smell-wise.
weren't even farting. Oh yeah, so like, does it actually smell as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many
Yeah.
layers can we add onto this
Yeah, let's
before
say
we
it
don't
smells
want to
as
fly?
well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. How do we make this a less appealing deal?
Would you ever be
Yeah.
embarrassed? And it stains your pants brown.
I'm about it. Get some brown cords. Fly around.
Oh man. I'm sorry. Now I'm apologizing. I'm sorry for this episode.
Well, that was quite entertaining.
Oh.
Well, he was entertained.
So dedicated to the cause, so earnest in our fight to save the world.
I've got a good feeling about this guy.
Nothing more
He seems heroic.
Yeah, I think he's gonna
for this cause.
save the day.
Sergey, I want you to bring Yasha with you on the next extermination.
I like a good handsome villain, you know?
Mm.
When just a big old ugly guy who you know's a villain, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Understood.
I like when the villains are like smart too,
Following
not just like stupid archetypes of anger.
Right.
Who's a smart villain?
Who's a smart villain? Bane?
In video games.
Not as much in the movie. Yeah, in the video game specifically. In video games, who's a
Yeah, yeah.
good smart villain?
The guy from The Last of Us? Who Nolan
well-
North played?
The cannibal dude.
Yeah. I mean, smart is maybe a weird word. Very capable.
He's got it figured out.
Well, I went to like it was funny another Naughty Dog game like Uncharted 4. I like that guy. I don't know that he was like super smart, but I thought he was a good villain. Say Sephiroth.
the Jackal in Far Cry 2.
Okay.
This is awesome. What's happening right now?
Doc Ock from Spider-Man.
It's an elephant.
There we go.
Mother Brain. She had to have been really smart, right?
True.
You'd think so. Though she doesn't really seem able to exercise that intelligence very well.
Yeah, she needs more limbs.
Or like the ability to speak and not just screech and shoot hyper lasers.
Not just get hit by missiles.
Yeah.
Filthy beasts!
Bowser.
Dr. Wiley.
He's
Oh,
a doctor.
Dr. Wiley. Yeah,
to
he
school for
created
8 years.
robots and stuff.
Robotnik.
You're gonna fight an elephant.
I do like the idea that Dr. Wiley just really has this has his doctorate in like choral conducting,
Right.
not actual like robotics.
Oh, did you guys get fake degrees, by the way? There's that whole scandal going on.
Oh, you can get fake degrees now?
The whole college thing.
Yeah.
Do you guys have real ones, or did you get fake ones?
Well, I
Well, I don't want to say.
I have a real one. That's not to say I don't also have fake ones.
Yeah, I have a real one I acquired fakely.
Mine's just real fake.
All right, let's just shoot this guy.
Oh, that
I
doesn't
wish.
sound
It would have been way cheaper to like just buy a degree.
I mean, in a way, you did buy a degree.
Yeah.
I guess
That's
that's
all
true.
it is.
It's the admission that's like being bought.
Yeah. How much does GPA actually matter?
In this world?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Does anybody ever look at your GPA?
I keep checking on yours.
In the world of Asura's Wrath.
Yeah, specifically this world.
Yeah, it seems like that maybe the academic system is broken down a little in this game.
A plus Sura, that's what I call them.
Yeah, is that why you get graded at the end of every level?
Yep.
It's kind of cool. That would be great if they took it one step further and just kept track of your GPA, of your grades across all levels.
That would be kind of neat, actually, to see your... Okay, which level did I, like, sync my GPA on?
Somebody in the comments said that Reeves wasn't here when we were discussing what a Durga is.
Oh, really?
What's a Durga?
That's up to you now, Reeves.
Someone has told you this. Like, imagine this situation. Someone
Okay.
shows you a thing.
Yeah.
And says, "This is a Durga."
Oh.
What is the thing they're showing you?
What a delicious
can also be an
submarine
action.
sandwich. Oh. It could be an action? Durga. It feels like it's like you're at a like trash place full of trash.
Junkyard.
Junkyard. That's another word for
The trash place?
Yeah,
Yes.
no, I call them trash places or home.
You're a real trash place dog.
It's like the place where all the like gross trash goes. The Durga.
Oh. The forbidden zone of the
Yeah,
junkyard.
the forbidden secret
That's like
place.
dirty diapers and stuff.
This is where we burn the trash. But
Here-
it's too wet to burn.
Here's something I've been wondering about. I've got a terrible knife at home that I hate and I want to get rid of. How do I safely dispose of a knife? A big kitchen knife.
Don't you just put it in the trash?
And you don't want any more?
Somebody could go through the Durga and cut their hands off. You know?
You could just wrap it up in like something and put a warning sign on it.
Yeah, actually, Leo,
Warning knife.
you'd probably like wrap the blade part up in like cardboard.
I wrapped the blade part. I did the same thing with a knife. I wrapped the blade up with cardboard and then I donated it to Goodwill. So, I don't
What the
know.
hell is this? This knife doesn't work.
It's a rusty knife. You could just go outside and throw it too.
Okay.
Oh, you could use it, yeah,
Stick
to
it in a
like
tree?
throw at trees and stuff.
Just point in a direction and throw it as far as you can.
Yeah,
Or-
just Durga that knife.
You could make up a nice big pot of soup and then just put the knife in it and then serve the soup to people.
But only in little pieces, right?
This again? Your trap soup? I'm getting worried how often you bring up this trap soup.
Isn't there a
I
term
don't
for this?
actually. The only reason I brought it up is it seems like that is something that people are frequently quoting back to me from the Sonic Super Replay.
That guy takes souls
Yeah. See?
and he puts them
And he saves them.
where?
I mean, he probably just does good things with them. That's a guy who's got noble intentions right there.
He just threw it like Leo's going to do his knife.
Well, he's going to save it.
I'm gonna throw it in an airplane.
You ever throw a knife, Leo?
Oh, see,
No.
like that's a good light.
I always wonder if how hard it is to get the blade to hit your target versus the handle, you know? when
Yeah.
it's spinning.
And
It's a trick.
I've always been afraid that if you just whip it real hard, then it like hits the handle just right against like a tree and then just comes rocketing back at you blade side out.
Yeah.
I remember we got
Happens
some
all
like,
the time.
You got to just do your parry stance after that then.
Yeah, that'll work. Just hold back, hold back, hold back.
we got some Batman batarangs in one year for like
Yeah.
a holiday buyer's guide, and I remember Nick Aarons was really excited. And like we went out back and like we were throwing them at old boxes of magazines.
Yeah.
And then make them stick in. That was a lot of fun.
Did they curve in the air and stuff?
Yeah, do a right angle, hit people in the back of the head.
When I was a kid, I thought I was a real badass because I'd go out to the yard with a screwdriver and throw the screwdriver like a knife to see if I could get it to stick in the yard.
Like in the dirt.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Pretty cool, dude.
Oh,
My parents might have been mad if they knew that I was just like dipping the screwdriver in the dirt a lot.
Reeves, having thrown a batarang, do you think there's any chance that it would just knock someone out like in the Batman games? Or would it definitely kill them if it hit them in the head?
Well, the ones we had probably would have killed somebody because they were pretty sharp. If he was using dull batarangs,
Oh, I remember
probably
those.
knock somebody
Because
out.
those batarangs, like even if you weren't throwing them, it was basically like you were just handling a knife.
yeah,
Yeah,
They were razor
I
sharp.
remember
Yeah,
those.
they were super
yeah,
sharp.
Yeah. No, yeah, those were super dangerous.
yeah. I'm surprised they were able to mail those. It just
Yeah.
seems dangerous.
whoa! That no,
Oh no, not the good guy.
he's okay.
I'm starting to think
Where did this guy come from?
starting to think Asura might be a villain here, guys.
My God. Well, he's not in his right mind here.
And this is Venom symbiote version of Asura.
Yes.
He's like, how long do I have to hold this? And they're like, just one more second, one more. Okay, cut.
That might be the least gameplay of any chapter
Yeah.
so far.
No, wait, did you play any? Oh, yeah, you
fought an
fought that
elephant.
thing.
But good.
It's 2
here you go.
minutes of
not even close.
2 minutes
Asura.
of gameplay.
Ooh, Goma glider. Are we gonna look at all the concept art at some point?
Mm-hmm. I think that's just like a whole episode, right? Bonus episode,
That's
concept art.
after we add the third Super Replay game in. We'll come back and do concept art.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. What's that gonna be?
I think Devil May Cry 5, right?
Okay. Super pre-play.
Oh, we should just do Skyrim.
Just get it out of the way at the
Yeah.
biggest one ever.
Persona
We can just
5.
Get it done real quick.
And then go back to God Hand.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
watch
unless
every
something else
episode of
comes up.
Cheers.
And MASH.
Super replay.
That would be awesome.
People call this replayception, by the way.
That makes sense.
I like that.
You remember that one time we did Super Read Play?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was one point where everybody in the office was like, Reiner, you've gone too far. Even Riker was like, I don't know about
This
this.
isn't right.
Because what was he reading? Like some
A Gears of War novel?
Gears of War.
Yeah.
And I had him like, I put him in the set with a little bottle of champagne or wine next to him.
Yeah.
How far did he get? He didn't finish it.
It was like we read one chapter.
Okay.
We could embed a Super Read Play in this one.
That's true.
Of it, yeah.
There's got to be like a Gears of War comic or something we could read.
Or just the Bible.
Is there any God Hand fan fiction out there?
Oh, let me look it up.
Somebody can write some in.
We could write some.
That's
Do
true.
a super right play.
Somebody should write an Asura's Wrath God Hand fanfic.
Hey,
where
yeah,
they
you
use-
guys are published authors, Ben and Reiner.
Yeah, that's true. We could tag team it.
Looking it up.
I mean, I'm published too, I guess, if you count the magazine.
No, that doesn't count. I'm sorry.
But
God Hand Fan Fiction Archive.
ooh, I like the sound of that.
God Hand : I the Badass.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Chapter 1, The Earliest Beginning.
Wait, how often do they actually have like credits in the middle? Like when you return to a show?
This isn't returning. It's like a brand new episode.
Oh, this is a new episode?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh. Oh.
This guy's got problems.
Wow, this is a legit story.
Asura's Wrath?
God Hand. Oh, I should do Asura's, right? There's fan fiction to everything.
That's
What do you,
true.
what do you think he's bleeding?
Fire.
Molten lava?
Yeah.
Or that McDonald's orange drink. What is it? I guess they just call it high
Orange
C now,
Orange
not
Crush?
just orange drink.
He
Right?
just ate a Hot Pocket.
He makes the mac and cheese sauce and doesn't put the noodles in it. And just dumps that. That's why he's a villain.
Oh my gosh.
Branded a traitor.
So it looks exactly like from those commercials with the dinosaur surfing.
Yeah.
On the cheese sauce.
You know, I wonder, like, what's a good thing? Speaking of more prank foods, like, what's a good thing that you could take that cheese packet and mix it into that powdered cheese that comes with mac and cheese? What could
As
you?
a prank where
yeah.
somebody wouldn't notice.
Yeah, like what could you mix that into of someone's food?
What do people eat that's orange?
Like,
You could put it in Tang or something, right? Or just orange juice, like mix it in there.
like I wonder if someone had like a big bowl of tomato soup. If you could just like dump that into it.
Corks Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have to do that much to ruin
Oh
it.
no. Okay, here's what you need is like someone needs a water bottle that is not transparent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Okay.
like a canteen bottle or something.
Right.
And then you just sort of put all the powder in there and close it up.
Right, but it needs to not be me also. So if it fits those two criteria, I
I
should
don't
definitely
know.
go ahead and do
I mean,
it.
I think that second one is optional.
So you chose the cause over your own sister. Bravo!
Oh my gosh.
You
Oh, his own
deserve a
sister.
treat, loyal dog of Deus. See the beauty, the
What
Is
what's
he?
the point of this guy?
Is his neck broken? Why is his body not working?
I think because
Oh,
Asura
okay.
like really tore him up.
Yeah, he got gricked. Oh!
Ricked?
Yeah, it's a gamer term.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Do you mean
smash it, smash it.
Durgid?
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that we don't like this guy's not even worth a boss fight. He's
Yeah.
just like you're a cutscene kill, my
I mean,
friend.
he was only around for like half an episode.
I mean, he's been around since the beginning.
He was the protagonist.
Oh,
That was Asura,
okay.
and he ate all the cheese sauce and died in chapter 15.
What do you think that would do to your body?
He died of cheese poisoning. That's got to be a thing, right? I mean, there's like water.
Oh, yeah.
There's water toxicity. Like pretty much too much of anything could be dangerous.
I mean, it would just like seize up your internal organs, right?
Asura punched me in the face.
Cheese sauce?
Yeah.
Yeah, your heart would stop.
I don't like this. These two shouldn't be fighting.
Can't you see?
I
Our
wonder-
enemies are the same.
I wonder if I beat Asura, if he will come back to himself and then we will team up.
No.
No chance.
Probably not.
Come to your senses, Asura.
I'm gonna punch you. Well, jeez,
dude.
I'm actually kind of getting
This is
straight.
unbeatable, dude.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to lose here.
Wow, you're echoing.
Yeah, but what if I slashed you? No.
The lack of a health bar really. or, Like
There is a
enemy-
health bar.
I mean, enemy health bar.
Oh,
is
yeah.
weird to me.
Yeah, I mean that bottom bar is basically it's kind of just another
Basically
way
it,
of
but it's in reverse, right?
yeah. Still just presenting the information of when this boss is going to be over in a different
Yeah.
way.
How angry do you get when a loading bar fills all the way up and then it keeps loading?
Oh, that's so frustrating.
Yeah.
What I hate too is like when it's going fast, pretty fast, until it gets to like the 90%. And then
Oh,
it just freezes
that-
there, and you're like,
I've been playing a lot of Anthem and Assassin's Creed Odyssey lately, and both of them have that big problem where it's like it seems like it's making progress and then it just stops and loads forever.
Can we add loading as a bullet on our reviews
Yeah.
and add that into just our reviews?
Yeah.
Like,
Have each second it takes subtract 0.25 from the score.
do you think like developers do that intentionally? Like they're trying to like make you think the loading is faster than it really is? Or
I just
Yeah,
don't
I
think they
wonder-
figured it out or just put time into fixing it.
I wonder if in some cases they can't tell for sure when it's going to be loaded, you know? Like, I don't know if it's as easy of a transaction as, you know, they're just keeping track of a number, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure it's more complicated than it seems.
Are they just guessing, and then like the bar fills up? And
I
then
wonder.
it's finished.
Well, that needs to be addressed. We
Yeah.
need to take this to the government.
Somebody
Just like
should-
loot boxes.
Yeah.
Yep. Just like it.
Fix it.
Somebody should
Get a
write
committee
in.
on
Dear
loading screens.
FCC.
If they know why loading screens work that way, I'd love to know.
Yeah, Anthem gets a lot of crap, but I feel like the thing that bothered me most about it playing it was the loading time.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of many factors that is making it difficult for me to have a good time with that game right now.
Are you still trying, though?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Is like when my friends are on playing, it is a fun game to play with friends, I think. And
Until you have to go to the fort and then you all disperse.
Yeah, well, there's that.
Does everybody talk while you're in the fort?
Yeah, and it's also not great because it's like cutscenes are happening in there, so then suddenly you're, like trying to pay attention and
Yeah, and someone's talking about Captain Marvel.
yeah.
I mean, we're really respectful of Asura's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not talking over
Yes.
cutscenes. And
We are exclusively talking over,
Still the same Asura.
but
Oh,
but then like I don't know. I also run into things in Anthem that just
you made him angry.
that confuse me. Like, like I try to quick play into missions, which just like puts you in a random mission in progress to like help fill out someone else's party. And I'm just like playing a mission on normal and it's telling me like, sorry, no matches found. You mean to tell me no one is playing this game on normal on PS4 right now? Like,
wow.
just no, someone is, but something's just wrong with the matchmaking and they like won't put me into it. So, and then I also, when I do get put into missions, it's happened several times now where they puts me into like a glitched objective. So it's like, they're like, open the door, except the door just cannot be opened. And then I have to exit.
So somebody left because it was glitched, and then you filled the spot?
Yeah, that's what it seemed like.
Now you're all glowy.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm awesome. I
Well,
should have
you
been
got the
paying
cheese
attention.
sauce.
You got it angry.
Whoa!
How did that
I forgot how to
phrase,
log on.
you just got cheesed? How did that come about?
Wait. I don't think it did.
I think Ben Reeves said it, and
No
the
one
Sarah's
says
Wrath
you
Super
got
Coin.
cheesed.
No,
Yeah, you know what?
he's cheesing me.
Dude, what? You got a catchphrase now.
No, that's a thing. People say that. Like,
Cheesed off.
You just made one.
Yeah, it's like you get cheesed off.
he's cheesing me.
That's fighting games. You could say that while you're playing a fighting game.
Yeah. I've heard that for I cheesed that boss or whatever.
Yeah,
you know,
cheese
just
that
from
boss.
Okay, yeah, I guess there's
Cheap.
that.
What was the first line you said?
He cheesed me.
Yeah,
Dude,
I've
never
never
heard
heard
that's
thing.
your catchphrase. Use it. Be proud. You just
I
made
don't
one.
think I invented that though. I think that's
you
something
just did.
everybody says all the time.
It could still be your catchphrase.
Cheesy.
Cheese me.
We did, Joe. You might like this. We used to like when I was in high school. If somebody was invincible, we used to call them Joe because we had a friend named Joe who would like make these invincible scenarios in D&D that you couldn't win. And we were like, if this scenario was like unbeatable, you'd be like, man, this is too Joe.
Huh.
So
I would not have been your friend.
that,
That would have been like, oh,
I mean, that's
my
just-
mom just called. I have to go home.
well,
yeah, that's just
I don't want to do this anymore.
I mean, there are different approaches to designing like D&D sessions, but I just hate that. I hate that approach to it.
Yeah.
So like, I want to punish my players and make things super hard for them. For me, D&D is a lot more about like a collaborative sort of like storytelling effort. Everyone wants cool things to happen. No one just wants to be like friggin'
Oh,
Dark
this is
Souls.
Get
impossible.
super engaged in the combat.
Yeah, it was like Dark Souls of D&D.
Dude, it's going down right now.
Dude. You know what? This is how you should make a Superman game, right?
Just quick time events?
Well, no, not necessarily, but like just a bunch of epic, like crazy fist fights. Stop
Story
trying
heavy.
to do open world stuff, or
Well, you need the flying.
well, but there was flying in this game. At
True.
certain points.
Yeah, like Panzer Dragoon and just fights.
Yeah,
That would work.
just a crazy epic superhero battle. Which
You
is
hear
what
that,
this is.
Rocksteady? We figured it out.
Oh, you
Warner,
know what you're
give us a
doing.
call.
Yeah! God, this game's
See?
good.
This is totally Superman.
Which one?
I was pointing at myself.
He already called him Venom, so that's got to be Superman.
What? What was that just now?
Would Superman be more popular if he had that hairstyle?
And that ring behind him. What is that? Like a halo?
A hula hoop for on the go.
You know, for kids.
I don't understand that convention. Like, there's got to be some sort of mythological significance to that, but like, there's something like that in Final Fantasy X too, where like the Bahamut summon has this big like
Oh, yeah.
hovering ring behind it.
Here's the enemy.
It looks so badass. I don't know what it's supposed to be or what it does.
10 or 10-2?
10.
What do you call that? Like a back
and in
ring?
10
What
too.
would you call that?
Is
Yeah,
it their like version of a halo?
Screams to me.
It's got to be, right?
Do not.
Yeah, I mean,
Let
it
him die.
seems there's something definitely like angelic about it, right? Speaking of which, I think Sephiroth has one of them too.
I think it's supposed to symbolize a toilet bowl.
Oh.
Not listen to reason. And listen to my fist.
Someone put a flush me sign on his back.
Oh. Uh-oh. Who's getting it?
I think it's gonna be me, guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That guy just got cheesed.
See, I don't think you're using it right.
I don't think any... Well, but you have heard it before.
When you're talking about it in the context of a
Business
fighting
in
game,
Shinto.
then yes.
Wait for my return.
What would your catchphrase be, Joe?
Probably.
Mine's get out of there.
Oh,
And I don't say it anymore because I think about it and then I'm like, don't say it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be that guy that has a catchphrase.
Rest for now.
I don't think I've got a catchphrase. Or maybe
Maybe your laugh.
I think you're always saying, me so stupid. You say that a lot.
7 days.
I've been
Yeah,
told that
sure.
I have a very particular that I say like,
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. That's just trademark Joe.
yeah. I've heard that I do that a lot. So
What?
that might be it.
They got sparrows.
Oh, it does look like a sparrow.
That's a sparrow. Yasha is tiny.
Taking a nap.
It's gonna fall asleep for another 1,000 years.
10,000 years later. All right, how many minutes of gameplay did we have in this one? Oh, see, it's a little longer.
4 minutes.
A little longer.
We're working for this concept art.
Yeah, so worth it.
A new gauge?
Yeah, cool.
So we just finished episode 15.
Yes.
What does a gauge
Pretty
do?
cool.
And I think there are 18 episodes. So
Okay.
either this episode or next one, depending on how long we want to go. We'll be done with...
That's not including the DLC?
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's DLC.
Are we going to do that?
Wow, how much DLC is
I think we
Lots of
should.
people say we should.
It is like the actual ending to the game.
What?
Which is a shame.
Really?
Oh yeah, it is. It's not even like it's not even like a bonus ending. It's just like the real ending of the game, but it's DLC.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's pretty dirty. I actually never played through it. I watched a video on YouTube once it came out. But,
You just don't want to pay for it, or
I mean, by the time it came out, I was just sort of done with the game.
yeah.
You know. That happens to me a lot, actually. Like games that I love get DLC that I'm super excited to play, but then I just never actually get around to going back to it.
Yeah.
Like, I still haven't played all the Final Fantasy 15 DLC.
It's rare that I actually get into DLC. I remember really liking the Last of Us
Having
DLC.
regained consciousness.
That's another example. I haven't played through that one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's worth it.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
He finds Yasha in
Might be a
the
good way to
midst
just
of a
like prep
heated
yourself for
battle.
2 or something.
The two join forces to take on the leader of the
I
seven
remember liking the
deities.
Bioshock.
The three face off to determine the fate of Gaia.
Oh, it was the Minerva's Den
That was for 2.
on BioShock 2. I did like
Yeah.
that. Though that's one, I don't think I played that until, well, maybe I did and I just replayed it before our Tacoma cover story. Because some of the same folks
Yeah, the
worked
same-
on that. Worked on
Same
it.
guys.
Yeah.
You could see them like actually thinking about some of that stuff too.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
How many times must I repeat this?
It's definitely like that'll get more people replaying BioShock 2 than the BioShock 2 multiplayer will.
Oh yeah. I don't even think I ever played the multiplayer.
I still play it to this day.
Flawless.
We've talked about this, or maybe we even did this feature about just going into like long dead multiplayer modes to see if they're still there and see who's still playing them.
Yeah.
Yeah. John Woo Stranglehold.
I think Kyle did that on his own at one point.
Yeah, I can't remember if we actually turned that into a feature or if it just sort of died on the vine, but I like the idea.
Imagine it would be very rare that the servers would even still be on the home.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes it's like the servers are online, but you still don't find a match, which is
The
just
source of your power is your
frustrating.
wrath. It is so powerful.
Tomb Raider 2013.
Devil's Third.
Unleash your rage and let your arm
I reviewed that on, well, that was a Wii U game. Like I'm sure those servers have to be shut down by now. But they were shut down like a week after the game came out. That game stunk.
Oh, yeah, that was less than a year or something.
Yeah.
Super short.
It is power that cannot protect anything.
What's the longest you guys think you've ever played like an online
It can save the
game?
world.
Siege now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Overwatch,
Year and a half.
probably 500, 600 hours. Or probably 500, yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, for me, I think it's still Mass Effect 3. And even that, I mean, it's probably not 500 hours. That's probably 100 hours I put into that, maybe.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, people are like, BioWare's never made a good multiplayer game. Like, going into Anthem, it's like, yeah, they have.
Mass Effect 3 is
Mass Effect
great.
3 is amazing. Like, that co-op is so good.
I actually liked the multiplayer in Andromeda also. Because, like, I like Andromeda's combat better. But I think it was a less sort of vibrant community around that. And,
Right.
You know.
Oh, you think?
But then also the fact that like it felt so much like Mass Effect 3's multiplayer that it's like even if the combat mechanics were more refined, part of me was just like, yeah,
part of the magic's gone, right?
I've done
Like,
this. Yeah.
of what made it special. It's already out there. What?
All right. Back to Asura. He's back, baby. Oh yeah.
I like the way he runs. I forgot about that. With his just his sort of arms out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, everybody does the Naruto run. More people need to do the Asura run.
I've been trying. Training for a marathon.
Marathon what?
Gaming marathon.
Oh, okay.
But I do that by running. Working on my endurance.
You have the Wiimote in your right hand.
That's
and
right.
the nunchuck in your left.
How far along do you guys think that Wii finger sensor went? The vitality sensor.
Did that actually come out?
I still use it this day.
No, it never came out.
Oh.
Like,
But Leo has that prototype.
that's why I'm curious about it. Is like
What the hell have I been using?
How far along in development did that get? Like how far conceptually did software for it go? It's like they revealed it at E3 one year, and then it was just like, what is this thing?
I think they felt obligated because of our Gaming Parser joke.
The Wii Nap.
Yeah. That's a good question. Was there supposed to be software with it? I can't remember what the deal was.
I
I thought it was just a thing that checked your like pulse.
I think it was
If you're still alive.
It was ill-defined. Yeah.
Okay, do you think it was as simple as like they looked at the stats on like who was buying the console and they're like, hey, there's a lot more old people buying this console, and they're like, what else do old people want?
Well, I think it was part of an initiative that was like so many people bought Wiis, and the things like Wii Fitness were so big that they wanted sort of like a lifestyle branch of like software and technology to support that.
Yeah, it was revealed at E3 2009, and Iwata said that they would show off games for it at E3 in 2010, and then they didn't, and then they canceled it.
Games like, yeah, it's probably they just weren't able to figure out like, hey, how do you make a game with this?
Yeah, and like I want to see what they were working on. That's what I guess that's my point. It's like I wonder what those games looked like, how far along they got in that process.
Yeah, I don't know.
We have Iwata's statement here to
Yeah.
investors. We have not been able to launch it as a commercial product because we would not get it to work as we expected, and it was of narrower application than we had originally thought.
Okay, well,
I
that's.
wonder how much time they spent.
Are you
thinking
sure
about
that
it
was
before they
not
announced
just
it.
the Wii U he was talking about?
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey.
Oh man, I really stuck it to a console no one liked.
And a person who's passed away.
Oh,
You know what, though?
Oh, now I feel real bad.
You can kind of look at the Wii U, like the Switch is the Phoenix rising from the Wii U ashes, right?
Yeah, I think
Because
that's
there's a lot of similarities, and then they got it right the second time around.
Yeah, and that's not even to say that the Wii U doesn't like the Wii U had good games, but I don't think there's
And a lot of them are on Switch.
Yeah, I don't think there's any debate that just like as a platform that thing was a failure.
Oh yeah, I went back and like picked up just the hardware, and I was like, ugh. Like compared to Switch.
Yeah. I liked being able to watch Netflix and then put it on my gamepad and then walk to the next room, which was the bathroom, and continue watching Netflix in there.
I guess that's an option.
And it would only skip a little bit.
What's your prime binge poop?
Back then it was Scrubs. I remember.
Oh wow,
That's appropriate for the bathroom. Yes.
Would you say I gotta go take
Yeah.
a scrub?
Yeah.
No, that's starring. You have to say that you're going to visit the bathroom starring Zach Braff,
R2, dude.
or you gotta go drop a
gotta go-
Braff.
I'm no
Drop a
pooper man.
breath.
Poor guy.
Oh,
I got a
Good
Zack
actor.
attack.
He's a great
Yeah, I
actor.
would watch it 5 minutes at a time over the course of 3 years.
Really?
No.
That would be
even
kind
if
of
you did,
amazing.
theoretically, like if you spend 5 minutes in the bathroom at a time, you could still get through just about any run of any show.
It's true. You spend a lot of your life in there.
You spend a lot of time in the bathroom. That's the point.
I had a friend's dad in college who he was reading Grapes of Wrath in the bathroom. It was like an old paperback that he kept only in the bathroom, and he'd only read it while he was like in there.
He
And
called it the
him
Wrath
like
Room.
it took him like 20 years to read this book.
Okay, there's something
awesome.
about that that's. Am I wrong to say that like there's something about that that's funny? Just Grapes of Wrath being a bathroom book.
It's amusing.
I don't know, something about that title. It's like
The Grape Nuts of Wrath.
I don't know. I guess
That's good.
like let's say maybe I'm just weird in this sense, but if whatever entertainment you're consuming in the bathroom to also substitute it with like I gotta go drop off some Grapes of Wrath.
Yeah.
That sounds weird.
Yeah. It's kind of true in what happens sometimes.
Yeah.
With,
Yeah, that's
you know,
what I mean.
like,
Yeah, exactly.
I guess you could probably line up everything you do to literary or in the bathroom to literary or films or
Yeah.
games.
Okay, what would be what some other weird movies or shows to watch or books to read with titles that are oddly in place in the bathroom?
The Phantom Menace.
Yeah, that's a good one. Because
Yeah.
sometimes you're like, what just happened?
Let's see.
Like everything felt fine before I sat down.
Right.
Black Mirror.
Oh,
Is required to save
it came from below. Or the deep. Deep Impact. There you go.
Apologies for this episode.
Oh yeah, we're sorry. We're really sorry.
So sorry.
other paths for bringing salvation to Gaia.
Oh, wait, are they going to team up? What do you
We've
think?
already
Well,
teamed
I
up,
thought
I
he
think.
kicked him in the face just a second ago.
Right, because he
Yeah.
wanted to kill him. Yasha did.
Wait, is that why?
Yeah.
Why are they teaming up now?
Because it's going to turn into a buddy cop film.
Oh boy. And this is Daddy?
No,
Who's this guy?
he's just he's the guy who. Oh yeah, you missed that episode.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He was like the lead general who betrayed Asura at the beginning of the game.
And he's not a dad though.
No, Asura's the dad.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Are you just talking about like internet culture? Like which one of these is daddy?
Yeah, yeah. Don't wake Daddy.
Now is he a snack?
Is he a what?
Snack?
What does that mean?
I don't know. Is that the internet
You
thing?
never heard that someone looks like a snack?
Does that mean they're sexy?
Yeah.
I just learned the term thirsty the other day, so I don't know.
Yeah, you had to ask me if thirsty was sexual in nature. Which kind of. But I think it's not lewd.
Okay, is there any difference between thirsty and horny?
See, that's part of what I was asking.
I mean, thirsty is kind of like being openly horny.
Okay.
Okay.
But you can't say I'm horny. You can say I'm thirsty.
You can say I'm horny.
Well, but I don't know. Isn't that like kind of lewd and uncouth?
Yeah, I guess it does seem. No, you're right. It seems that thirsty is a little more like playful in its connotation, right?
Yeah, but you're just being honest.
Well, you could be horny and be honest about
No,
it. I
I'm
guess.
saying by saying I'm horny, you're just being, honest.
Oh, okay.
Right. And isn't that the most important thing?
Honesty.
And
Yeah.
honesty and horniness.
Truth and horny.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think you're right.
All right. I like where this is going.
Oh, as you get lit up.
You went right in between the bars there.
Yeah, it's because I'm so good at this.
Oh, wow. Because there are certain attacks you've got to be hit by. Obviously.
You guys are like best friends now.
What is this other thing you're building up?
Oh no, I ate it like a chump. Okay.
That like starburst thing under the two bars? What is that? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's filling up right now.
I think that's
what is that?
Is that like a rage meter?
That looks like some sort of rage. Yeah, okay, good call, Rainer. That's a rage meter.
You guys never figured that out this whole time we've been playing?
No. We haven't needed to. I have it set on easy, so it's pretty much just button mashing through fights.
Yeah. So you're cheesing him. I think that's the right way to use that.
Yeah, that's right. But the first time you said it, you weren't implying games.
What? I wasn't?
No,
Who was I implying?
I don't remember. You were talking about something else.
We were talking about sub sandwiches.
Cheesing is a college prank where you slap someone with a craft single.
No, I just got cheese. I gotta go back and take a shower.
Yeah. And if you get cheese, you have to eat the whole craft single.
Unless you have another craft single to present to them
Yeah.
to block it.
Then they have to eat both of them.
Right.
It's the idea of people walking around with craft singles in their back pockets.
You could, because they're wrapped. You just take it out, unwrap it, smack someone in the face, and you're good to go.
That's true.
But don't do that, because that's mean, Leo.
I want to support the Kraft Corporation however I can.
No, I mean, I also think this, I mean, Leo's right, though. This prank is a real epidemic out there. Pretty much everyone listening to this should always keep a craft single in their back pocket just to protect themselves.
Like it's like a loaded gun, you know?
You never know, dude.
You want to have it.
You don't want to get crafted. Or, I mean, cheesed.
I really crafted that boss fight.
I have underestimated.
This guy totally crafted my pants the other day.
However, it is not enough.
Oh, no. Is he going to break my arm? He might.
That's fine. You've had your arms broken off before.
It's true.
Multiple times. Yeah.
Power greater than that of a god. Behold, this is that very power.
There it is.
That very power.
That's, Reeves, that's the Brahmastra.
Mm.
Man, just like stylistically, this game's real cool.
Yeah.
It manages like
It's
that.
got fingernails.
Well, no, but that
detail.
that like woodcut visual style on the characters is cool.
Uh-huh.
Just the like the like sci-fi mythological mix
yeah.
is
They nailed
like
it.
visually just real cool.
For sure.
Fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, their art team has some swagger for sure.
What else have they done?
I don't know.
What's happening to the arm there?
It's like he's making a gesture.
Just doing shadow puppets on the moon.
All right. Well, it looks like we're probably not going to finish it this episode, but we'll finish this this segment.
You gonna kill this guy?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
We'll finish this episode of the game, but we won't finish the whole game in this episode of the God Hand Super Replay.
Of course not.
Asura's Wrath Subdivision.
Deus. So,
Okay.
this is your decision.
We're
So
gonna need to be
CyberConnect 2, the developer,
Okay.
Stop talking
they
to
made
yourself.
Tail Concerto.
Now they've worked assistants on a lot of games too. I don't know what they've developed sort of wholly themselves.
Always dwelling on the
Dot Hacks.
Very well.
Dot hacks?
Yep. Some Naruto games.
The dot hack games. Dot hacks.
A lot of Dot Hacks and Naruto.
Did they create Dot Hack?
Yes, it looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it's their series. I don't know if it's adapted from something.
It's got to be.
This feels wildly different. Though.
They have a lot of stuff in the works for all systems, including Switch.
Do not blame me if you fall off.
Tokyo Ogre Gate,
Shut up.
Cecile. Shut up. Dragon Ball Project Z. Is that RPG?
Yeah, I think so.
I
That's
want to
them.
see him fall off immediately.
You know what developer I miss is Tri-Ace. I think they're still around.
Mine's Mistwalker.
I know they're
I
working
want them
on
to
stuff,
do Sakaguchi to make more console RPGs.
but- Yeah.
This music's good. I want to get the soundtrack.
Yeah, when I become the king of like the entire planet, I'm gonna force that guy to make another Final Fantasy. Like, sorry,
Did he
but you
retire?
have to do it. Yep.
What happened to him?
He's-
Okay.
Well, he's doing. I think Mistwalker's doing mobile stuff.
Oh, they
Yeah,
are
it's-
still around.
Well, the Sakaguchi's last game I think was Terra Battle on
Oh, that's right.
on mobile. Yeah.
That wasn't too bad, honestly. It was kind of a neat little thing.
Yeah, but you know what? He should be making Final Fantasy.
Lost Odyssey 2.
What if he did it for mobile? Would you play it?
No.
Who else should we be
I
forced to
saw
make
something.
games?
Did you see that thing about Octopath Traveler getting a mobile like prequel?
Ugh.
That bummed me out. Square Enix just has no idea what to do with mobile stuff. I saw they
do so much of it too.
Yeah. But it's like their stuff is always just like so expensive and has weird like microtransactions or like things are split up weirdly like episodically. I don't know.
You missed Triangle.
I want them to make
I
a new
wasn't paying
tactics game. That's what they should do.
Tactics A3.
Yeah, I mean, put it on. I'd prefer like a even bigger thing, like update the graphics. I miss being able to spin the battlefield. You couldn't do that in the GBA ones.
Yeah, who else can we force to make games that is done?
Will Wright? I know he's working on something. It's
Oh.
not really quite a game.
Ken Levine make more Bioshock?
The thing he
Like,
hated
we
doing.
totally want to see what else you're working on, but you know what? Too bad. You
hasn't
took too
it
much time, now you gotta make Bioshocks for
Hasn't
as
it-
long as I say.
taken him longer to make this smaller thing than it did to take him to make Bioshock?
I mean,
We
it's
don't
gonna
know
be
what
better.
it is. It might be big. Who knows?
But I mean, when
It's a smaller dev team.
when they announced it, it was like we're cutting down to a smaller team so we can do more
Yeah.
experimental stuff, which I thought the idea was.
Yeah,
to
I
be
mean
a
it's
little bit
not
faster.
irrational anymore. They're ghost story games now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have become ghosts.
Hey,
I'm still waiting on BioShock Vita.
That'd be fun to see.
Oh, Rockstar, we'd force them to make Agent.
Oh, that'd be
No.
interesting.
If we're gonna force Rockstar to make anything, it's Bully 2.
No,
Yeah.
Agent first.
I
Nope.
gotta go Bully 2 on this
Nope.
one.
Sorry, Reiner. You're overruled.
Next gen Bully.
I'd vote for
I'm
Agent.
about it.
I think.
In replay, your title counts for nothing.
Hold on, we got a tie.
Yeah, I want to see Agent.
Which one are they gonna
And
make?
since I'm the king, I pick it.
Oh, is that how ties work?
Yeah.
I'm the Grand Ruler, though.
Ah, crap.
Yeah, hey, I have an idea. Let's vote, but then, Leo, you can cut Reiner's mic when it comes time to register
Come
the vote.
on! That's not
Oh.
fun.
That's a great idea.
I guess we just see who has the power.
Okay, let's start with Reeves.
I vote for Agent.
Now Joe. Ah, crap.
We won, Reeves.
Oh, Leo.
With one vote.
Hold on, we still have to do my vote.
Okay. You did it again, Leo.
I have not gotten the hang
I
of
think
this.
that's a good start for president or king of the world
Yeah.
ordering developers to make games.
Yep, that's a good one.
Did you have the BioWare doctors come back?
No.
Yeah.
Really? Because it feels like BioWare was doing better when they were around, right?
It's debatable.
I wonder if it's more Frostbite than anything else.
You think
like
so?
them adopting that tech.
Well,
It seems like that's a significant factor.
I mean, their storytelling hasn't gotten better.
Is Apex on Frostbite?
No, that's Source.
Oh, right. Why did... Yeah. But EA's making them use Frostbite, right?
Yes. Or it was probably a studio decision. Like, let's adopt this tech. Our old stuff's too old. I don't know.
I wonder. But yeah.
But that seems to where the problem started, at least Andromeda and
Yeah.
Anthem. Like,
Didn't help.
because remember how ambitious Andromeda was supposed to be? It was going to be kind of like No Man's Sky a little bit, with like the galaxy that you'd be traveling through.
Yeah.
that was
It
the
sounded good.
initial plan, I think. Yeah.
So
I-
that's that.
Yeah, I think that we're probably good for this one, right?
Yeah, we're up on, well, we're about 5-6 minutes short, but that's okay. That's about all anyone I would subject them to of our conversation. Like, that's,
Yeah, we're sorry.
God, I can't
know
imagine
what
what's going on in your brains.
Are we for sure doing the DLC ending? Do we want to commit to that?
I think we should.
I think so.
Yeah, why
We just
not?
got to figure out when
Is it
we're going to
just
do it.
We're gonna
One
have to.
extra episode?
We'll have to talk a little less during that one though, because like I actually want to see that stuff happen.
Okay.
No promises, man.
Whatever.
Uh,
We'll vote on it when the time comes.
there we go.
Right. I'll learn this mixer between now and the next episode.
But we'll be back in 7 days. Like, share, subscribe. Guys, we hit 500,000 subscribers. That's a big milestone for
Awesome.
Game Informer.
Congrats.
We were late to the party on YouTube, but you know what? Seems like people like what we're doing. So
Fashionably late.
check out our other shows, Game Informer Show, new gameplay today, and all sorts of other stuff. Just random videos that we throw out there, our cover story content, and a bunch more. So thanks for the support, and we'll be back with tons more content.